I've been thinking about this verse all morning. It makes me think that a person has to have a certain amount of darkness in them to rejoice in evil rather than rejoice with the truth. And yet, if we're honest, we probably all suffer from such darkness at times, don't we? Darkness in our hearts, darkness in our thinking, just darkness in our life. Welcome to Words for the Week and our YouTube channel for Valiant Community Church. I'm posting these videos every week just to try to help the week to follow Jesus. And so if you've been watching at all, you've noticed it's the 1 Corinthians 13 theme. And here we are once again in 1 Corinthians 13 with the verse that says, "Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth." So I'm really struggling here to find a time and a place as an example of the kind of unloving kind of living that it would take for somebody to rejoice with evil and to kind of reject truth. If love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth, then it is unloving to rejoice in evil and deny truth. So how and when does this happen? And as I've kind of been preparing for this video and kind of thinking out the script, I just thought, this is a challenging subject because most of the time, for most of us, most likely, there's a lot of most there, these are things of the heart or mind. These kinds of thoughts, evil thoughts, or the thoughts of rejoicing with evil, might be kind of thoughts that are hidden. Most of us don't have kind of the guts or the gumption to put out that kind of evil into the world publicly. But I did think of an idea, or at least an example. A couple of weeks ago, I saw on Twitter that a young college athlete passed away. And it was really sad. I happen to have some ties to the sport and things like that. And so I clicked on the articles and I was reading the articles. And I just found myself feeling really sad having a child in college myself, and then one about to start in the fall. I thought, boy, the pressures on our young people and the pressures on young athletes is super challenging. And the article just made me really sad. And as I clicked out of the article onto my Twitter feed, I saw the comments, and a lot of them were really kind and compassionate and careful. But then I started seeing the trolls and the comments that were piling on about vaccine talks, and this person must have been vaccinated, and it got really ugly really fast. And I just thought to myself, that's so evil. It seemed like people were rejoicing in evil by delighting in writing their comments to these people that were obviously going through a difficult time. The young lady had passed away. I'm confident her family's grieving. The world is sad for them. Rejoicing with the truth might have looked more like empathy or sympathy or love, respecting privacy, these types of things. But these trolls, in my estimation, were rejoicing in evil. And I thought, oh, the darkness of humanity. How can we love in such times of internet trolls? May I suggest we not give in to the desire to see the demise of any other person, for that too would be delighting in evil. If you read an internet troll's comment and your initial reactions or your continuing reactions are words of like, gosh, I just wish they would die. I just think that would be rejoicing in evil. It would be giving in to evil. And I think rather my thoughts have gone to Jesus' empathetic, sympathetic, truthful, loving words. Perhaps no words ever spoken were so loving. Perhaps Jesus is there on the cross, crucified, being giving himself for the sins of the world, for people. And what does he say? Father, please forgive them, for they know not what they do. Could there be ever have been more loving words? Jesus, while being wrongfully condemned and crucified, gave himself up for the evildoers amongst us. Not just then, but all of us, for each of us. He did it for me. He died for those of us who desire to delight in evil and do not desire to rejoice with the truth. He gave himself and died for people who are lovers of self, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents. I'm reading some passages out of 2 Timothy here. Ungrateful people, unholy, heartless, unappeasable, slanderous, without self-control, brutal people, not loving good, people who are treacherous, reckless, swollen with conceit, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. He gave himself for the sick. That list is pretty all-encompassing, is it not? Jesus did not delight in evil. He crushed evil with his loving sacrifice of himself. He rejoices with the truth, which is that he is our creator. He is the king. He is loving, and he gives himself freely to anyone who wishes to be saved from evil. Father, please forgive them, is what he said. And I can hear him again saying those words, Father, please forgive them. As Christians, let us walk in his steps. Rather than become someone who delights in evil, let us be like Jesus and rejoice with the truth. The truth is we all need mercy. The truth is we all deserve punishment. The truth is we are all unloving. The truth is Jesus is our only relief. The truth is we all at times do rejoice in evil. Let it not be so. Let us rejoice with the truth. Let us rejoice with Jesus. And may this little verse remind us all of our need for a Savior. His name is Jesus, y'all. And he is merciful, truthful, and loving. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I do hope these are helping all of us who are weak in these areas, especially as regards to love, to be more loving and to walk in the footsteps of Jesus. All right, see y'all next time.